Hello, my friend. Hope you're well. I thought I'd come online and share with you a little tip, perhaps an idea, as how you can easily introduce yourself when you go to networking. Any event could be a big one, a small one, or even one-on-one. Imagine yourself, you're sitting on a breakfast, networking breakfast. There's not so many people that you know, but you do know that this is a networking table. So, how would you go about introducing yourself and just saying what you do? Traditionally, what we do is say, "Hey, I'm Shireen, this is my title." And then normally it's a big phrase. And then we say, I'm a specialized in this, whatever your specialty is. And then we go about it. If we are trained on this one, we'll say we help clients with the XYZ. Um, as you can see, this just doesn't work and just doesn't, it's not very natural, it's not very human, and it's not the right time for it. I'm just on the breakfast. I'm still thinking, where's my yogurt and how am I going to have my eggs? But what I wanted to suggest is an idea that you would, instead of going with the title and the specialty, start thinking and phrasing it as a problem and in a specific way that you solve it. And here's an example. You would start with something like, you know the problem what Bob XYZ. Normally when I come in, what we do, we will solve it in this way. And then you can pass the baton to them and say, what about you? Or they will ask, oh, yeah, I've felt that problem. So I'm going to give you two examples, one from myself and another one from a client of mine. First one is traditionally, well, I'm in business transformation using agile methodology and product. So if I want to say that all of that, it's really boring, but instead I'll say, you know how the organizations have different groups of people, each one is working on one part of the organization, one function. And if you want to get something done, you have to go to this business unit and then the other one and then the other one. And by the time you want to finish this one, it's like 6 months back. What we do, we'll bring different groups together from different departments and they will work on whatever is needed so it gets delivered to customer quicker. You say, oh, yeah, is that like that in our companies? Everything takes so long. I said, good. From there, there's one key thing that you need to mention, and that is critical to demonstrate you know your stuff. And that is the type of metric that you improve. After they say, yes, normally when we come in, this metric improves, or we work on this one. The phrases that I use normally is this. I'm normally very focused on that, or I keep my eyes on this metric because this is critical to what we do and it's measurable. See, when you start with a human language, everyone connects with that. When you start talking about a metric, everyone understands that you know your stuff. And then conversation goes from there and continues. You exchange LinkedIn, the title, history, and all of that will be easily get transferred to the other side. You don't have to do all of those stuff. At the very beginning in the networking events, all you want to do is to just connect with another human being. Is not an interview. Let me switch my camera. I want to highlight a couple of points, and then from there you would be able to put this one into practice. So here was the idea of problem. Make sure that you are emphasizing that problem from customers' point of view of that business. Here was one of my clients, the chief digital officer of one of the global insurance firm, changed his pitch to be this. He was specialized in omni-channel, and he went to start the conversation to be this. You know, when you start working with talking to an organization via chat, they can't solve it. They will send you to form And then nobody can do that. And then they'll send you an email and the whole trail of conversation gets lost. The other person in front of CDO will say, yes, 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 I've been in through this pain and I had to repeat everything 100 times. What we do, we put a system together and change the entire system so the flow of conversation will remain. We have the track of that and customer will understand that we have heard them and nothing gets lost. This is what I'll do. And then is the metric. See, nowhere he mentioned omni-channel, unique profiling, none of the big words. But from this conversation, problem, solution, and what I do, and which metrics I'll improve, it just eases people into that conversation. I'll stop here. And this is what I want you to do now. I want you to practice saying exactly that. What are the normal problems that you see? What is your specialty solves? And what's the metric that you would improve generally or watch? Another key tip. Conversations that lead to human connections are the ones that will continue. If you just exchange some info about your title and your past experiences and all of that, that will get transferred, but it won't be remembered in the future. Metaphors, human language, all of that, they will remember. People will remember those ones. All right, my friend, that was the idea. I hope you get to practice it, and I will be seeing you somewhere around this world, digitally or in person. Have a good day. Bye.